Guess who's back? Back again. MoDaD's back with bacon hot chocolate.
The package that this drink came in said, "Does not contain real bacon pieces," and I was disheartened by this.
I think I was more disheartened by the smell.
Then we opened the packet, and I was more disheartened by the smell. It's I'm gonna say it's an acquired taste, and I'm not sure it's one that I want to acquire. No.
I'm going to wait until I've actually taken the sip, because I made a whole lot of assumptions the other time about the pumpkin spice, and I generally like that afterwards.
Yeah, but this is
This is hurting the back of your eyes.
This has made me eyes water already.
However, if it turns out that this is undrinkable for us, we can review the cup.
Yes.
Also sent to us by MoDaD. Well, sent to me really, but
which is it's going quite well so far.
I was very hesitant to hold this because I have a history with metal containers. I was where was it? It was in Wales.
It was one of the North Wales ones.
It was in North Welsh castle, and they served tea in metal teapots. And the swearing that day will go down in infamy.
It did not. There was nothing on the teapot at all to insulate you from the heat.
No, and I scalded my fingers quite badly.
Yes.
And it was a case of, how do I explain this?
This cup is performing much better than the teapots.
Well, the fact that I can hold it like this, although I should just hold it like this so that we've got the logo showing at all times.
Yes, keep the logo front and center, yes.
Yeah, that's good. I really want to talk more about the cup, but I've run out of things to say about the cup to the point where I'm just gonna go, I'm gonna take a swig. There is definitely more hot chocolate than bacon in the aroma.
Yeah, I suppose when you first open the packet, it was kind of overpowering.
Well, that and when you first open a packet of something, you stick your nose in it. You go, well, it's like, hey, smell this potpourri. Well, that's really strong. Put it in the middle of the room.
Nothing happened. Yeah.
Wish me luck, Kev. We have got tomorrow off, so should this provoke any sort of reaction,
if it goes badly, then we at least have tomorrow off.
And we have cleared the way to the sink in case any of us need to run off and spit it out.
I'm sure it's eminently drinkable. Otherwise, they wouldn't sell it. That's really good. The cup is really good.
Again, I'm tasting a lot of the hot chocolatiness and a lot of the hot, but not so much the bacon.
The smell is off-putting, I must admit.
Is it off-putting because you don't associate that smell with a drink?
With hot chocolate, I might associate it with the smell of, like, I don't know, cream of chicken soup or something.
But not bacon.
But not necessarily bacon, and definitely not hot chocolate.
Okay.
I'm not sure. Most things can be improved with the addition of bacon. I'm not sure if hot chocolate is one of them. I don't think hot chocolate needs to be one of those things that gets bacon added to it.
Yep. The thing is, I will agree with you 110%. You know, bacon makes a lot of things better.
It does.
Especially bacon. If you add more bacon to bacon, baconception.
You double bacon is
It's bacon squared.
absolutely, it's definitely, yes.
But I don't need this in my life.
No, it is something that you can say you've tried.
Yes, I certainly can say that, and we actually have video evidence of that. So
If it records, I mean, you've still got to make sure this actually gets to a recordable and repeatable file. So we could have to drink it again.
I've got to admit, when I first saw the package, I thought there'd be chunks.
Yeah, but it's primarily made as a drink, so we've been able to stir the stuff enough to make sure that there's no lumps in the actual powder and stuff.
Well,
but I thought that it was going to be like there's going to be lumps of bacon in this.
The thing is, it's not even as thick as we normally drink our hot chocolate, because
I honestly thought that there'd be an awful lot of this powder in for the one mug.
Yeah. Looking at the sachet it came in, it was a case of this looks too big.
It's quite heavy as
for
well.
one mug. However, when we have hot chocolate at home, it's like
a third of the mug is the powder.
Yeah. And yeah, there have been times where I've literally been able to chew the chocolate. Not that that's a bad thing. Yeah, interesting experiment.
There's an aftertaste. The smell is terrible. There's an aftertaste there, but it's a perfectly drinkable cup of chocolate.
Yeah.
I don't think it would be something that I would seek out.
No, this is definitely one of those things that I think the novelty of having bacon hot chocolate in is more of a look at this rather than
I didn't think
actually tasting it.
Unless on your first drink of it you really develop a taste for it. I don't think I'm going to. But it is definitely not as bad as the smell would lead you to believe.
Yeah, there is.
It was quite a powerful one.
It's definitely more hot chocolate.
Mm-hmm. And the cup is performing.
The cup is phenomenal.
It's performing magically well.
I will make sure to any future ones of these will definitely have the cup present.
Yes.
Even if it's a food one, because then we can just have a cup of tea to take taste away and that sort of thing, cleanse our palate.
Possibly pumpkin spice tea.
Possibly.
That was remarkably good as well.
And unlike that, we have 50 servings of the pumpkin spice and only one of this.
There is only one of these, yes. It came in, obviously in a sachet, came in a plastic bag as well, and I wasn't entirely sure why. Obviously, it's to prevent it bursting and spraying the powder
because
everywhere.
there were other things inside the parcel.
But I also thought it might be there to stop it smelling. And it wasn't that bad in the packet. When you open the packet, that was the thing.
Cool. Yeah. I think out of the things that we've had from MoDaD, this is probably mid-tier.
I'm not sure that I would necessarily seek it out again.
But it's better than the Sonic the Hedgehog cereal.
That wasn't my cup of tea. I mean,
well, neither was the pumpkin spice, but it's still a cup of tea.
Mm-hmm.
But this is mid-tier, I'd say. Not offensive, not a wow. I must have more, but not a dear God, get it out of my system.
If I wanted to make sure that I had a cup of, well, if I had a hot beverage with me on a trip or something, I would want a cup. I would want a glass of tea. It would be hot chocolate would be generally quite a lot lower down on the list of things that I want to take with me. On a cold winter's evening, maybe if you've come back from outside, or it's been cold outside or something, this would be great to actually sit down, warm up, like the tea, nice little winter warmer thing. If it was just hot chocolate, I don't know if bacon is for me.
No.
And it's rare for me to say that.
It's very rare for you to say that.
Mm.
Normally you're one championing more hot chocolate.
I quite like hot chocolate. I'm just not entirely sure about the bacon flavour.
Well, that ends another one, I reckon.
Thank you very much.